parler de Barack Obama et sa décision sur la Syrie, et aussi de l'entreprise Reliance qui coopère avec le gouvernement dans l'affaire des détentions proposées de façon illégale. Elle a 4 jours pour présenter son plan d'action. Bon après-midi à nouveau, mesdames et messieurs, ici Julie Drolet, bienvenue à RDI. Alors, on a entendu, tout juste avant la course, c'était l'allocution de Barack Obama devant les médias américains. En fait, c'est en fait un retour du monde, bien entendu, parce qu'il a précisé sa position concernant l'éventuelle frappe militaire en Syrie de la part des Américains. Il est actuellement en train de répondre aux questions des journalistes. On va aller justement prendre un moment de cet échange avec la presse qui est sur place et entendre les réponses de M. Obama.
We are still in the planning process, and obviously the consultations with Congress as well as the international community are very important. My preference obviously would have been that the international community already acted forcefully. But what we have seen so far is an incapacity at this point for the Security Council to move forward in the face of a clear violation of international norms. And I recognize that all of us here in the United States, in Great Britain, and many parts of the world, there is a certain wariness given Afghanistan. There's a certain suspicion of any military action post-Iraq, and I very much appreciate that. On the other hand, it's important for us to recognize that when over 1,000 people are killed, including hundreds of innocent children, through the use of a weapon that 98 or 99% of humanity says should not be used even in war, and there is no action, then we're sending a signal that international law doesn't mean much. And that is a danger to our national security. And obviously, if and when we make a decision to respond, there are a whole host of considerations that I can take into account in terms of how effective it is. And given the kinds of options that we're looking at, that would be very limited and would not involve a long-term commitment for a major operation. We are confident that we can provide Congress all the information and get all the input that they need, and we're very mindful of that. And we can have serious conversations with our allies and our friends around the world about this. But ultimately, we don't want the world to be parallel. And frankly, part of the challenge that we end up with here is that a lot of people think something should be done, but nobody wants to do it. And that's not an unusual situation. And that's part of what allows, over time, the erosion of these kinds of international prohibitions, unless somebody says no. When the world says we're not going to use chemical weapons, we mean it. And it would be tempting to leave it to others to do it. And I think I've shown consistently and said consistently my strong preference for multilateral action whenever possible. But it is not in the national security interest of the United States to ignore clear violations of these kinds of international norms. And the reason is because there are a whole host of international norms out there that are very important. We have currently rules in place dealing with the proliferation of weapons of mass destruction. We have international norms that have been violated by certain countries, and the United Nations has put sanctions in place. But if there's a sense that over time nobody's willing actually to enforce them, then people don't take them seriously.
Si nous n'appliquons pas de sanctions, des avertissements très clairs, les gens ne nous prennent plus au sérieux. Pour ma part, je comprends très bien que le monde a une certaine lassitude de la guerre, et certainement les États-Unis ont connu une décennie de guerre, et le peuple américain veut que nous nous occupions de rebâtir l'économie, de remettre les gens au travail. Et je peux vous dire que s'il y a quelqu'un qui est de guerre lasse, c'est bien moi. Mais je crois également qu'en partie, dans le cadre de nos obligations, à titre de leader dans ce monde, c'est important de s'assurer que quand vous avez un régime qui est prêt à se servir d'armes qui sont interdites par les normes internationales, et cela contre leur propre population, et inclut des enfants, eh bien qu'il faut avoir des conséquences. Merci. Merci.